A T group was created in the 50s as a way for groups that are working to begin to discuss what processes they were using with each other. Nobody ever, in any group meeting, they always talk about the subject matter and so forth, and there's all kinds of dynamics going on in groups. And somebody named Kite created T groups, which their program was not only will you have a little subject to talk about, but you're also going to talk on how you are talking to each other and what roles each of you are taking. And Temple University was one of the first universities to incorporate it as part of their curriculum. And I'll never forget the first T group I was in which the teacher said, okay, so what is it like to be sitting here for you? That was the opening question. And we began to talk, and gradually, when she gave us a little assignment, she would interrupt us and say, who's taking the dominant role here? And who's not saying anything? Oh, you're noticing? Why do you think that is? And so that's what T group was. And later on, it became a medium by which whites would have to encounter blacks. So they were then called encounter groups. And I was in some of the initial black-white encounter groups that had people talk about what their feelings were like to be in a group with each other. They were very intense. So that was one of the things I incorporated in my training.
What did you learn in these groups?
Oh, just the anger. I mean, what it's like to feel like with the anger directed at you as a white, even though you were doing everything you possibly could to be anti-racist. And the realization that no one brought up in our society can be totally anti-racist if you're white, even if you're Jewish. That it is so in fact, right now, one of the issues is, oh, we're beyond racism. It's much more subtle now, and the blacks are having a hard time keeping that agenda still up when there's no obvious segregation in the schools, even though there is right now. No legal segregation because of class issues, social class and poverty and income.